beard and his crooked staff, he tramps along with the folks all left with a twinkle in his eye as he passes them by. The old man of the mountain, long white beard and his crooked staff, he tramps along with the folks all left with a twinkle in his eye as he passes them by. The old man of the mountain, long white beard and his crooked staff, he tramps along with the folks all left with a twinkle in his eye as he passes them by. The old man of the mountain, long white beard and his crooked staff, he tramps along with the folks all left with a twinkle in his eye as he passes them by. The old man of the mountain. Sleeps with the stars for a tent, for the beast spread a feast when he's hungry, and God charges no man. He'll live as long as gold free and laugh at fools like you and me. Often sigh and wish that I were the old man of the mountain. That's a crazy, crazy world to make you hot and make you well to do we ought to do we ought to rattle do what?
God on the beat, the rhythm is sweet. And to do the crazy cool. God on the beat, the rhythm is sweet. And to do the crazy cool.
Yippee-yay, there'll be no wedding bells for today. 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 I go riding merrily along.
Jingle jangle.
And they sing, oh, ain't you glad you're single?
Jingle jangle.
And that song ain't so very far from wrong.
Jingle jangle.
And that song ain't so very far from wrong.
jingle,
jingle jangle,
and that song ain't so very far from wrong.
jingle jangle.
scratty kid, like I told you.
He sneaked off to go hunting. He wasn't even here. So how could I help him?
And he ran smack into the marshal. Now we've really got our heads in a noose. Suppose the old man's dead when they find him.
If he's dead, he can't talk, can he?
Oh, it's worse if he's alive. Blast you, Hattie. Can't you do anything right?
You're blaming me?
Who would I blame? I didn't put that marshal on our trail.
It don't matter now who did. What are we gonna do?
We're gonna have to get out of here fast.
All right, get your hands up, all of you. Get up in the air. And don't try anything. Hello, Marshal. You touch that gun and I'll kill you.
While you're killing him, what do you think I'll be doing, Marshal?
Don't try it. He can't kill us both, Roland. We'll draw at the same time.
I'm telling you, don't try it.
Good evening, 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 good evening. And welcome to Game Night on Thursday the 7th of May. I hope you're all doing well. Apologies for the brief technical hitches at the beginning. It's 100% my fault for making, for Ash doing things that would be very useful for me by me breaking things in the server. So yeah, apologies for that. Looks like we've sorted it now, and we will return to that in due course. Chat, I will speak to all of you later on and greet you in the normal way. And yes, I've got a dog here because I've just said good evening. Please go down because I need to concentrate on this game, Dexter. I will talk to you all and greet you all properly later on, just so you're aware. Alerts have been muted because we have got the small matter of heat number 3 of the drain. I've got 4 players anxiously standing by, waiting to play. Let's find out who we've got tonight. Apparently you are on the wrong seats, but that shouldn't affect anything other than the order. But I'm going to introduce you in the order that the text is telling me, despite the fact it says that's Marcini. We have got Pyro. Pyro is 37. He's a bus driver from Sheffield. Good evening, Pyro.
Hello, good evening.
How are you doing, my friend?
Right, we're all good. I'm not sure if it's the monsters from earlier or now, but the heart is definitely going now.
It'll keep you on the edge. It's all good. How do you fare in the realm of buzzer quiz?
Fair to middling, I'd say.
Fair to middling. I think that's a respectable position to hold. Wish you the very best of luck this evening, Pyro. Playing against Pyro in the drain tonight is, despite what the podium says, Dalton. He's 27. He's a sim racer from Somerset in the UK. Good evening, Dalton.
Good evening, Ben.
How are you doing?
Nerves are jangling a little, but we move.
Nerves keep you on the edge, which is what you want. Now, can you tell me, what is a sim racer?
Like a real racer, but not.
Like a real okay.
So basically simulated racing rather than getting in an actual car and having a massive crash and dying.
Yeah, that's to be discouraged, is that?
Yeah.
How do you fancy your chances here tonight? You're one of the only player in the lobby who's actually pressed the buzzer on this game, I believe.
I think so, yeah. I think we had a test game a few weeks back, but looking forward to it. I'm quietly confident.
It's lovely to have you here. Welcome to the game, and we'll speak to you later.
Right.
And we've also got Jogging. He's 36. He's a man from West Sussex in the UK. Good evening, Jogging.
There we go. Hello.
Welcome. Were you trying to invoke the... no, it's a man, actually, Derek, meme with that, or is that just your occupation, man?
I try it, though. So funny, it's just being funny, innit?
It made me chuckle, certainly.
That's funny, because earlier I was like, I don't remember what I put for my occupation. I wish I could go back and change it to both.
Well, you can certainly do that for heat for your next heat. That's absolutely fine. Send me a DM to remind me. Now, you're geographically, I think, probably the closest player to me, I would guess, because you're in the same county as me. You're the same county. I'm West Sussex as well. I think, without doxing you, I think I'm the others, possibly not the same side of West Sussex, but it's lovely to have you here. And do you think you'll?
I'm the east side. I'm the East Sussex side of West Sussex.
Yes, I'm near to the Hampshire border, so on the other side. Do you think your proximity to me will give you an advantage?
Don't understand the question.
Will the fact that we are in the same county give you an edge in the game?
I hear your question quicker.
Say again.
Before anyone else. Is that what you mean?
Possibly. You're going to hear them.
Okay. Yes, then.
Yes. Okay. We'll see if that pans out. I'm wondering if there might just be a slight delay between the two of us. So if I say 1, 2, 3, can you respond with 4, 5, 6? Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
4, 5, 6.
No, okay, it's fine. It's just my imagination.
No, I'm just trying. It just takes me a while to be funny.
Okay. That's fair enough. It takes the best of us a while. Good luck to you, Jogging. Thank you for joining the game, and we'll speak to you later on. And our fourth player tonight is Marcini. He's 20 years old from Georgia in the USA. Good evening, Marcini.
Good evening, and I hope you're all feeling well.
Very well indeed. The sun has gone away now, but the sun has been out all day, so I've went for a workout at lunchtime and walked this evening, so feeling very happy.
Yeah, depends on where you are. It might be morning.
That is very true. It might be a different time, so we have to say good time zone to everybody instead. Marcini, how do you like your chances in the drain this evening?
Well, I've also been one of the players who pressed down the buzzer when the
did?
last attack came, and I have had a bit of experience in Polish game shows on another server, so I hope that I will perform well. Though today I have also wrote a bilingual English exam because this month is the final season in Poland, and we write an exam called the Matura.
Aha. Well, hopefully it comes in useful this evening. Thank you very much for joining us, Marcini, and we'll speak to you later on.
Thank you.
So the very best of luck to all four of our players. I'm assuming that the fact that you're on the wrong podium for the introduction is not going to affect the gameplay. If it appears that something has come unstuck when we start the game, I will stop and I will double check the data and we will come in again. Hopefully we won't have to do that. I think it's just an error on the overlay. Quick reminder of the rules for all four players, and I would at this point probably invite you to unmute your microphones just so that you are ready to go. You will start with 150 points each. The goal is to reach 200 in this opening round, and your points will gradually drain away into an accumulating pot, which will be shown on the board behind you. Buzz in, give me a correct answer, and you will win the points on the board. Hit 200, you're locked out and through to the next round. With every question, the drain will increase in speed. If you buzz in and are incorrect, or I deem there to be undue hesitation, you will be locked out of the question and lose 25% of your current bank, which can then be claimed by somebody else who might be able to buzz in after the buzzers unlock. The question doesn't immediately end if you buzz in and are incorrect. Hopefully that is all very clear. We'll keep going until we've got just one player left who will attain the maximum points for the league table. You all happy with the rules?
Yes. Yes.
Lovely stuff. Reminder for the audience at home that our players in the studio cannot see the questions. They are reliant entirely on me, so I will be reading at a sensible pace, such that gives them an opportunity to understand and parse the question and indeed buzz in. Very good luck to you all. Let's initialise our opening round, put 150 points on each of the podia. You're racing to 200. Good luck. Let's play. Starting with this. The state bird of Texas. What bird appears in the title of a 1960 book by Harper Lee? Jogging.
Mockingbird.
Correct. Who is the current Vice President of the USA? Dalton.
JD Vance.
Correct. Which bird completes the name of the tournament format round... Dalton.
Robin.
Correct. What is 3 letters after O in the English alphabet? Marcini.
B-Q-A.
I don't think I can take that, I'm afraid. Dalton?
R.
Correct. Who opposed Billy Crystal in the 1989 rom-com When Harry Met Sally? Jogging.
Meg Ryan.
Correct. What is the capital city of Canada? Marcini.
Auckland.
Incorrect. Pyro?
Ottawa.
Correct. Pagonophobia is the fear of what? That's beards. Gorgonzola is what type of foodstuff? Pyro.
Cheese.
Yes, it is. In which film does Peter Sellers steal a nuclear bomb? Marcini.
War Games.
Too slow, I'm afraid. Pyro.
Citizen Kane.
Incorrect, you lose 25%. The Mouse That Roared was the answer. 2 Fat Ladies is the bingo call for which number? Pyro.
88.
Correct. And 3 of you have achieved 200. Jogging, Pyro and Dalton, very well done. You are through to the next round. Marcini, just unfortunately I couldn't take that answer where you decided to recite the alphabet. I do have to take the first answer, so it wasn't going to fly, unfortunately. Bad luck, but you do still get 2 points for the heat, and you get another heat which we will look forward to seeing you in a few weeks' time. Thank you very much for playing, and we'll see you later on.
Thank you, and I want to give a shout out to my partner. I love you lads so much.
Thank you very much. Marcini, we'll see you in the next heat, and for everyone else, let's move on to the next round. So, 10 questions gotten through there. Jogging, Pyro and Dalton, you're all safely through to the next round. Hopefully nicely warmed up, and you've got a bit of a flavour of how things are going to be, for those of you who hadn't previously had a flavour. Let's split the points between three. 600 split between three is 200 apiece. You're now chasing 300 in order to qualify for the next round. Fingers on buzzers, the very best of luck to you all. Let's play. Starting with this. In the US, Memorial Day takes place on the last Monday of which month? No one having a go. It's May. The sol is the currency of which South American country? Pyro.
Bolivia.
One more time.
Bolivia.
Incorrect. Jogging.
Peru.
Again?
Peru.
Yes. According to the saying, a stitch in time saves what?
9.
Dalton, that's correct. The Empire State Building opened in which decade? Pyro.
1910s.
Incorrect. No one else. Dalton.
1920s.
Incorrect. Jogging.
1930s.
Got there in the end. Life's Still Unfair is the subtitle of the 2026 Hulu revival. Pyro.
Malcolm in the Middle.
Correct. In which country would you find the volcanic island Dalton?
Iceland.
Incorrect. Incorrect. Rangitoto. No, going to time you out. That's New Zealand. What is 4 letters before J in the English alphabet? Dalton.
G.
Incorrect. Pyro.
Oh.
F.
That's the one. Otley and Ossett are towns in which English county? Pyro.
West Yorkshire.
Correct. MCD is the S&P stock market symbol for Dalton.
McDonald's.
Correct. In which country of the UK did Queen Elizabeth II die in 2020? Pyro.
Scotland.
Correct. And just getting there just as Dalton hit the peep 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 sound indicating it just run out of points. Sorry if you got some delays on the payload there. I had a delay where things weren't updating at my end. I don't know if there's server things cracking off, but hopefully it was smooth from your end. Pyro, you've hit 300. Jogging, you hit 300. Dalton, your drain has expired. Bad
The wheels
luck.
came off.
The wheels came off, but it's not in vain. You get 5 points out of the heat, and of course you've got another heat, which we will see you in a few weeks' time. So there's still a chance to progress forward in this game. Thank you very much for playing, Dalton, and we'll see you later on.
Have a good one.
And so for Jogging and for Pyro, they go on to be our final pair. Well done both of you. You're guaranteed at least 7 points. Whoever wins this final battle is going to take the full 10. Let's put 300 points apiece onto your podia. And you're now chasing a target of 600. Wishing you both the very best of luck. Let's play. Starting with this. What does Gen stand for in the expression Gen AI? Jogging.
Generative.
Correct. What does the S in Harry S. Truman stand for? Bit of a sneaky one, doesn't stand for anything. Strictly Come Dancing is known as what in the United States? Jogging.
Dancing with the Stars.
Correct. What type of bond beginning with I is present in sodium pyro?
Ionic.
Correct. What alcoholic beverage is used in a screwdriver cocktail? Pyro.
Vodka.
Correct. Which animals make up the Suidae family? Now that's pigs. In American football, what is the action of unintentionally losing possession of the ball called? Jogging.
Bumbling.
Yes. Listerine is a brand of what? Jogging.
Mouthwash.
Yes, it is. What companion character did Karen Gillan play in Doctor Who? Jogging.
No, I don't know. I don't know what buzz that buzz.
Correct. Pyro gonna buzz? No. Amy Pond. Which NFL team play their home games at Soldier Field? Jogging.
Chicago Bears.
Chicago Bears is right. In the 2026 general elections of which country did Peter Magyar defeat incumbent Prime Minister? Jogging.
Hungary.
Correct. Which pope resigned in 2023? Pyro.
No, it's gone.
Too slow, I'm afraid. Jogging.
Pope Benedict.
I need more.
Oh crap.
No, I can't allow it. It's Benedict the 16th.
Okay.
How many letters are in the word repugnant? Jogging.
9.
Yes. Spitsbergen is the largest island of which archipelago? Svalbard is the answer. Which World War II military operation has been the subject of a book, movie, and a musical? Jogging.
Operation Mincemeat.
Very good. And you've got there. It was a bit scary for a minute there. You amassed a bit of a lead there, Jogging, and then slightly lost it. And it was pretty close with a lot in the bank, but you've managed to stay ahead. And Pyro, unfortunately, your drain has expired. But you put up a good show, and you gave a very, very good battle. Feeling happy with that performance?
Oh, very much so. I was, to be fair, expecting to go out first, so to be second, I'm more over the moon.
Fantastic. Well, we'll put those 7 points onto the board, and we will, of course, see you in day 2. Thank you for playing, and enjoy the rest of the night.
Thank you very much.
So, Pyro finishes in second, taking 7 points, but the winner of this heat number 3, is Jogging. You must be pleased with that, sir.
Yeah, I've been maintaining my ice cold demeanour throughout the thing for the TV, obviously. But,
of course. Did
I'm relieved.
Did the proximity help, do you feel?
I think so, yeah.
I think maybe I couldn't possibly say.
Not to spread any kind of like.
it's not match fixing or anything like that. It's for what it's worth, it still has to go up to the cloud and then come back down. I don't think it matters a huge amount how close Jogging is to me. But yes, you've done terribly, terribly well, Jogging. 10 points will go onto the board, and we will of course see you for heat number 2. Thank you very much for playing, and enjoy the rest of the night.
You too.
So, another heat down, and it's Jogging who wins the day this evening, taking 10 points onto the leaderboard. I will update the leaderboard with all the scores. I'll go back through and I will parse out the highest and lowest scores, which of course are our second and third tie-break metrics in this game. For those of you who didn't know, it's the highest high score followed by highest low score are going to be the tie-breaks if we need them. Yes, we're motoring through this tournament. Just to alert you, if you're just here for the Drain tournament, we were scheduled to have one on Saturday. That has been postponed until next Thursday. So no Drain on Saturday, but we will see it next Thursday. Do hope you'll stick around for the rest of game night. We have got Battlefront coming up, postponed from Saturday. Matt the Ref's back. I've now fixed the bug, so please do stick around for a bit of Battlefront as written by Matt the Ref. And then our first feature game of the night, Red Herrings, will be right around the corner. That will be live on the screen in about 20 minutes time. I do hope you will stick around for that. Thank you all for watching. You've been watching The Drain, and I will see you when game night continues in a few minutes time. Battlefront coming up in just a few minutes' time, but with more quiz for you. Let's have Jogging Wins as our bonus message. 134 pennies if you type Jogging Wins into the chat. I'm going to unpause alerts in just a minute, run some ads, and then Battlefront will be underway. Hopefully, touch wood, I fixed the bugs that featured on Saturday, and we should now be able to have as many people as possible join the game. We will see in just a minute, but that's coming up shortly, followed by Red Herrings. Don't touch that dial. We'll be right back.
Public Enemy number 3, 10 years ago, was released today from the federal penitentiary after serving 11 years of a 10-to-life sentence. To this day, $250,000 in gold bullion involved in the original crime has not been recovered. Police officials doubt the gold can be recovered, pointing out that should the gold be found by Pappas, the insurance company would have the first claim. $250,000 in gold, and this guy used to be a father. Hey, I'd sure like to meet this guy.
Welcome back, everybody, to the second part of this evening's game night. I feel like I should be saying good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening at this point. That's possibly the longest cold opening we've ever had at game night, I think. Welcome to you all. How you're doing? Welcome, Portister, Stimson, TVP, Natter, Dalton, Fetch, Stilgar, JR, Soapsley Bob, Matt Sprat, ABME, SJ, Lupine, John, Shadowmane, Brisbane, Run, Joe, Shapes, Oni, Vertigo, Saphira, Alexander, Flyboy, Pyro, Effrontery, Nando, Clive, Ash, CJ, Rack, 8 Minky, DNC, Scorecount, Prey, Strong Who's, Epic Galley, BC, 2 Comrade Lack, Cola, and anyone else who is lurking, loitering, and lingering in the chat. You're all most welcome to be here. Thank you so much for joining us. Considering I started an hour ago, and this feels like the first time I've actually addressed chat. But what an exciting opening we've had. We finally had Battlefront, where I didn't need to do the patch because we only had 32 players in, but you know, if I hadn't done it, we'd have had 33, wouldn't we? So that's definitely a thing. Hopefully that's fixed. We don't actually know that I fixed it. I'm fairly sure I did. Because, you know, I tested it before I built it, but yeah, I thought I'd done that before. Anyway, very well done to Jogging on winning the drain there. A lot of players getting a lot of points out of Bamboozle as well. Very many thanks to Fluffy Bunny for that pack and to Stimson for proofing it. Big shout out to the drain writing team. We had some lovely questions in the drain tonight, and Jogging emerged victorious. And then Shapes with the Battlefront victory there over Alexander the Her. Great battle at the end. And Shapes emerging on top. And huge thanks to Matt the Ref. And again, apologies that got delayed from Saturday. But all is well now. Now, there is a lottery request that has come in from John. John with or without an underscore? Because I've got both here. Let's say without, of course, what that is. And T Wumpster also wanting a lottery. Reveal success to you both. Oh. What a shame. What a shame for both of you. You'd been better cashing in the cold hard 1,000 there, but that's the way it goes. John, I'm not sure why I've got your name down with an underscore as well. I'll have to migrate the pennies if they're in different banks. Tipster, J Mendy, welcome both of you to the stream. Yeah, you did well there. You did well, Alexander. It's a great run. Now, we've had 2 warm-up games and a spectator game, and now we're going to have 1 feature game and 1 preview game / not quite a pilot game, but hopefully works. Picture this coming up after Red Herrings, and if it doesn't work, if it falls over, if it breaks the server and all the WebSockets come unstuck again, then it might be that we're going to have to chalk that one up to an experiment that didn't kind of work. But we stress tested it yesterday with 8 players, and Ash gave me some metrics today that said the data consumption is significantly down from what it was last week. So fingers crossed we'll be able to have some fun with Picture This later on. But again, I'll stress it's going to be a test game. It's a preview game. It's not even a pilot, because before I put any more work into it, although that being said, I have done some sound effects, but before I do the final game mode and other bits, I want to make sure it's going to be a mainstay of the stream. And if we just can't make it work over the network, then that's going to be one of those experiments. But I'm glad I've tried it. It's been fun, and hopefully it can stay. The non-pilot pilot, yeah. He said the non-pilot pilot. The second non-pilot pilot. Anyway, don't forget you can suggest your raid messages. If you are watching on Catch Up on YouTube, you can catch up with every episode, or even if you're watching live, you can catch up with every episode of Game Night over at PersephoneShare.com/on-demand. And if you are watching on the on-demand channel on YouTube, please do like and subscribe, because we have to feed the algorithm, and I feel dirty all over every time I say that, but it's the rules. You've got to do it. Got to be done. Got to be done. Innit? So yeah, do suggest a raid message. Go check out your penny banks. And this is Red Herrings, which has been written by Shadowmane. Joe's No Talent, hello. Thank you very much for that 19-month sub as well. Most grateful to you. With Prime, no less. Very kind. And Pyro Pygmy for the 57-month as well. Very kind. Let's give Joe's No Talent some lottery pennies. 1481. That'll do. It's worth getting out of bed for. Lovely stuff. So, Red Herrings, written by Shadowmane, proofed by JR. I'm told there's a lot to enjoy about this pack. Oh, did I win the wheel sweepstake? Let's find out. I was winning after the first recording. I did not get any points on the second recording. That's a shame. What a shame. What a shame. The wheel, yeah, I don't think I have that button anymore. That's almost Ash's button, is the wheel button, but yeah, recording the next series of the wheel at the moment, so I'm not personally, I'm not on that one. I did update a config document for it, which meant migrating I load like 7 different Excel spreadsheets and merging them all into a single spreadsheet with different tabs, and then updating all the vendor nodes, which was a deeply unpleasant afternoon. But it's done. Message from our sponsor, DMC. Aha.
Forgot I had this.
You forgot you had this. Thank you for the 10 months, DMC. Have you... Should I say anything else, or should I leave it there, DMC? You know what I mean. So, if you want to, you can, but I'm not gonna say anything because it's not my place to. But thank you very much for the 10-month subscription. Most kind, most grateful to you. So, it's not my news to tell. No, we didn't kiss. Not my news to tell. DMC, do you want to? You have my full blessing to tell in chat, and then I'll riff on it, if you like. If you like. If you don't want to, then I won't. I suspect you're typing. I'll give you a second. There we go. Yes, DMC is one of my new KPX Massive Work Crew colleagues. DMC, I may have put in a word or a suggestion, and DMC sent in a CV. And oh, you're still over there. Yeah, hotel Wi-Fi's not the best. I tend to tether my phone depending which one when I'm in when I'm over there. But it's lovely to have you as part of the team, DMC, and. Yeah, I think all of the regulars are out boozing or on the wheel tonight from work. So, yeah. Do a vacancy people who don't know coding at all? Possibly. We'll all be working there by 2029. Maybe. Look, that's enough yak to yak. DMC, congratulations. I hope it's been a good first week for you. It's lovely to have you on the team. Yeah, onwards and up the Game Night Employment Agency. That could be the next step. Right, time for Red Herrings. It's been written by Shadowmade, proofed by JR. Let's lock the lobby and get on with the game. Round 1 is Gladiators. Answer the 12 questions using the options available. 1 point for each correct answer, losing a point for each incorrect answer. If you don't know, you can abstain. No penalty for abstention, of course. Bonus questions may appear. They'll be worth 3 points if right, but they'll cost you 3 points if they're wrong. Give you a bonus 2 points if you get a perfect round of 12 out of 12. As ever, answers are not going to be used more than once, and there are 4 red herrings in the grid, which are there to throw you off the scent. They will never be correct. You want to avoid them. Also, once you click an answer, it can still be clicked on the next one, but it won't ever be right more than once. So you've got to keep a mental tally of which answers have been shown to be correct. Hopefully that all makes sense. Right, the category is Gladiators. Let's have a look at our options. Hit and Run, The Edge, Pyramid, Vertigo, which, when I very briefly glanced at this pack earlier on, it looked wrong spelt like that because I've been hanging out with you so much, Vertigo. When I see Vertigo spelt the correct way, it doesn't look right anymore. Hit and Run, The Edge, Pyramid, Vertigo spelt correctly. Suspension Bridge, The Wall, Danger Zone with the Space, Dual Joust, Rocket Ball, Powerball, Poleaxe, Everest, Catapult, Earthquake, and Gauntlet are your options. And in this round, you need to identify the correct answer using only the names of the Gladiators events that have been shown there. We're using names from all 3 iterations of Gladiators, the 90s series, the Sky series, and the BBC series, okay? So, answer the trivia question, match it to the Gladiator event on the board, and we'll all have a lovely time. Gladiators ready, contenders ready. Other way round. But yeah, contenders ready! Mark Clattenburg, who can't count down from 3. Right, good luck, have fun. Here's question number 1. Starting with this. In the Marvel Cinematic Universe, one of these held 6 stones. Remember, you lose a point if you're wrong. You don't have to play. Gauntlet. Oh, says the front 3. He's just realised, yes, they're not all necessarily Gladiators questions. Gauntlet. The Infinity Gauntlet was the answer. Question 2. A UK record label and a US film production company. He was not inevitable. Indeed, he was not. Oh, you thought it was a superhero. Oh, it's he. That's Vertigo spelled correctly. Not many people having a go at that, even fewer getting it right. Let's go on. Question number 3. Subtitle of a 2003 The Simpsons video game. That's Hit and Run, The Simpsons Hit and Run, which was Crazy Taxi. Or if you prefer a diluted Grand Theft Auto without the theft or the murder. Bonus question time, +3 if you're right, -3 if you're wrong. Here's a question. A dark ride at Alton Towers prior to being rethemed to Curse at Alton Manor. Worth a bonus point. Do you know your rides, your roller coasters? I don't know that this is a roller coaster actually, but theme park ride. Well done if you got that. That's Duel. Duel is the dark ride at Alton Towers. It was before it got renamed. It is a dark ride, not a roller coaster. Next question. A roller coaster, another one, in Disney's Animal Kingdom is named in honor of this. That's Everest, better known as Expedition Everest. The storyline involves hunting a feral yeti on a speeding train. Because of course it does. Bonus question, 3 points if you're right, -3 if you're wrong. Take a look. An iconic Pink Floyd album, which later became a live-action animated musical surrealist drama film. There are enough adjectives about that. Are they nouns? No, they're nouns. Lots of nouns and a few adjectives. Live action, no, they are adjectives. Animated musical surrealist drama film. That was The Wall. Pink Floyd's The Wall. Well done if you got that for 3 points. Here's another question. The tallest building in Lebanon, despite never being completed. Tricky one. Can you work it out? That's The Edge, the tallest building in Lebanon. Well done if you managed to work that one out. On we go to our next question. An American lottery game due to arrive in the United Kingdom later this year. Oh, that's why I can't see any logs, because I've got them hidden. Because there's no focus players in this game, and I've muted non-focus players. So I wasn't seeing any logs. It's like, why is it not working? Powerball, the Powerball lottery. Famous in the States, coming over to the UK later this year. On to our next one. A song by Kenny Loggins, popularised by the movie Top Gun. A red herring sausage sounds like a truly horrific thing, Lupine. That's Danger Zone with a space. Do I have to press the button? There's a bonus. +3 for right, -3 for wrong. Here's your bonus question. One such example of this was the trebuchet, used in ancient times. It's a message from our sponsor, JR.
Thank you.
It was a catapult. Thank you for the 100 bits, JR. Catapult and trebuchet, technically distinct, but similar-ish. Next question. A pairs-based game show first aired in 1973 with varying cash prizes. Colin, welcome to the game. Hope you're doing well, my dude. Oh, excuse me. That was Pyramid, not to be confused with the quite excellent Persephone Chair original quiz format. And another one for you. The ring name of John Tenter, a former Canadian sumo and professional wrestler. There aren't many options left to choose from. Can you work it out? Some of you can. Earthquake is the answer that we wanted there. And that was the final question. The red herrings there. Suspension bridge, joust, rocket ball, and poleaxe were all your wrong answers. And that is the end of round number 1. No bonuses going out there, but Oni is off to a flying start with 16 points at the top of the tree. Clive in second with 15. And we've got a 4-way between Ben, CJ, Fish, and Stilgar, all tied up in third place with 12 points. Down at the other end, Woody back on -3, but everyone else is in 0 or greater territory, which means they're you can't lose any more points from this point on. So that's good, isn't it? Oh, hello. The door just went. I think Anya's just gotten home. I wasn't expecting her yet, but yeah, she's back at 9:30. Hi, babe. So, now the dog has been rescued from the sauna that is my office, I think we should go on to round 2. From Gladiators to The Price is Right. Answer the 12 questions using the options available. Answer faster to earn more points. Get it wrong, it will freeze you out of the following question. Bonus questions may appear. These are worth a flat rate of 5 points if you're right. And if you get a perfect round of 12 questions correct, I'll give you an extra 3 points at the end. Answers as before will not be used more than once, and there's 4 red herrings hidden on the grid, which will never be correct. Okay, so the faster you answer in the first 5 seconds, you get 3 points. Next 5 seconds, you get 2. The last 5 seconds, you get 1. Apart from the bonus ones, which are always worth 5. No penalties for incorrect, but you'll be frozen out of the following question. Bear in mind, bonuses may turn up sporadically, but they will never be first, last, or consecutive. You can be frozen out of a bonus, and you can be frozen out on a bonus. So think before you answer if you're not quite sure. So we've had Gladiators, and The Price is Right. Options are Bullseye, Freeze Frame, High-Low, The Lion's Share, Spelling Bee, Cliffhangers, Squeeze Play, Bonkers, Pathfinder, Pass the Buck, Take Two, Master Key, Safe Crackers, Let 'em Roll, Time is Money, and Do the Math. And in this round, we want you to identify the right answer that shares a name with one of The Price is Right's many pricing games. Simple as that. Very similar to the first round, except we're moving into The Price is Right, and the questions will obviously be different. That's how it works. Good luck, have fun. Here's question number 1. A controversial advertising campaign by Atari to promote their Jaguar video game console. Tough one to start with. That's Do the Math. Contestants shown 2 items and the difference between them. They simply have to guess whether they should add or subtract the difference. Get it right and you win both prizes. Next, the central point of an archery or darts target. Orange means you are frozen out. Green means you're right. Blue means you haven't answered. That was Bullseye. I've got a lot of notes on there, but yes, that's also its own game show. So I think about Bully's Moo. If you have Bully's Moo, I don't have Bully's Moo on the soundboard, unfortunately. But here's a bonus question for 5 points. The company responsible for the Grand Theft Auto series of video games. Everyone looking around for Rockstar North. It's Take-Two who originally did Grand Theft Auto, and in that game, contestants are shown 4 prizes and a target amount, and to win everything, they have to choose 2 of the 4 items whose price make up that amount. Next, a tabletop role-playing game system akin to Dungeons and Dragons. Wondering if you got that one. Pathfinder. It's played for a car. Excuse me. Played for a car on a 5x5 grid. Next up, a DuckTales TV movie, which was adapted into a 5-part episode series. You might be able to work this one out. You might not. Time is money. Contestants given 10 seconds to place 5 items onto different plinths. That's all I've got time to read before the next question. On we go. What a hotel manager or landlord carries that grants access to every room on a property. It's the Master Key, and in this game the contestant's given an item and a 3-figure sum, and that's all I've got time to tell you. Because my notes have moved on to the next one. A moving moment repeated to give the illusion of static. That's a freeze frame. 8 numbers flash on a rotating ring, 2 at a time. They've got to pull a lever to win stuff. Next, an idiom which denotes the largest chunk of something. An idiom which denotes the largest chunk of something. That would be the lion's share. As a wind chamber holds 40 balls marked from 1 to 40, and then you probably have to guess the price. Next, 2 kinds of audio processing with differing quality. B, high-low. The contestant's given 6 items and needs to choose the 3 highest in order to win. If all 3 of the remaining items cost less than any of the 3 items the contestant picked, they win. Next is a bonus question for 5 points. No timer, well, there is a timer, but no timed element to the point scoring. A popular American high school competition. Lots of players picking up 5 points here. Are we going to have a sea of green? Is Abe with us? Or has Abe gone to sleep, judging by the name? Sea of green apart from Abe. It's a spelling bee where they have a chance to win a car. And our next question. A floor-filling song by Dizzy Rascal. I've heard this since I was a student. Like, literally. Maybe since just after I graduated when I was DJing for students. That's a long time ago. Some people think I'm bonkers, but I just think I'm free. Man, I'm just living my life. There's nothing crazy about me. Last question. These things happen when something ends abruptly. Last opportunity to pick up some points here. Answer faster for more points. These things happen when something ends abruptly. They're cliffhangers. You may attempt your best yodel now. Yeah, I'm not going to yodel. Your red herrings there. Squeeze play, pass the buck, safe crackers, and let them roll. And that is the end of round number 2. Any bonuses? Alas, not. It's a really interesting thing in this game. At the end of the round, it shows me all of the notes in one go in the box. And they're so big, this is the first time that the notes have gone over the end of the mesh and are actually intruding on the answers. Because I'm obviously not auto-sizing it small enough, but any smaller I wouldn't be able to read it. Thank you very much, Shadowmane, for the detailed descriptions of each of the games. I'm sorry I didn't have enough time to read them all out. But that's the way it goes. And yeah, they're all there. Trust that Shadowmane knows the Price is Right games. And at the end of round 2, Clive has the lead with 47, Ben's in second with 46, and Matt is in third with 44. Still much to play for, very, very close scores. Only 14 points separating the top and bottom of that left-hand column. And yeah, still a lot of points up for grabs. Let's go on to round number 3. It's Duel, and in this game you need to answer the 9 questions using the options available. Earn more points for each consecutive correct answer, so you get 1 for the first, 2 for the second, 3 for the third, and so on. Get something wrong, it will break your streak. You start building up from 1. If you abstain, you don't get points, obviously, but it will preserve your streak, so you can go 1, then 2, then 3, then abstain. The next one will be worth 4. This is not like Risky Business, where they you have to keep them and bank them discreetly. They're all banked automatically. You just get more points for each subsequent question. So if you get on a bit of a roll, you might want to think twice if you get a trickier question. No bonus questions in this round, but I will give you 5 points if you can give a perfect round of 9 correct answers. As ever, answers are not going to be used more than once, and there are 3 red herrings in the grid this time, and they will never be correct. Keep track of the answers that have been gone, because they'll only be there once, but you can still click them. Let's take a look at our options for Duel. Diogenes versus Plato, Mr. Bates versus the Post Office, Coyote versus Acme, Depp versus Heard, Hamilton versus Burr, Batman versus Superman, Prince versus Weird Al, Black and Blue versus White and Gold, Godzilla versus Kong, George Foreman versus Muhammad Ali, Quality versus Quantity, and PlayStation versus Xbox. Those are your options, and you need to identify the head-to-head clashes between 2 different people or parties based on the relevant information. Hopefully that makes sense. Good luck, have fun. Here's question number 1. In this notable musical feud, one artist was not allowed to parody the other's songs or make eye contact with him. That's Prince versus Weird Al. Even after Prince passed away, Weird Al didn't parody his music. Our next one, the most noticeable 2022 court case ending in a victory for the defendant worth around $15 million in damages. Purple if you're on a streak, blue if you're not, green if you're right, red if you're wrong. That was Depp versus Heard, Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard, which made for incredible light entertainment. Next, the 2015 viral phenomenon debating the appearance of a striped dress. was a weird time when social media was still a thing. Black and blue versus white and gold, and I'm not saying any more about it. No, I will. In the end, the dress was revealed to be black and blue. Next question. A movie that was originally cancelled is set to be completely lost media, only to be saved and pending release this year. Yeah, it was. The dress was revealed to be black and blue, despite how the picture made it look like it could have been one of the two. It's just eye things. That's Coyote versus Acme, cancelled in November 2023 when Warner Brothers claimed a $30 million tax loss instead. I'll tell you more about that later on. For now, an idiom that commonly debates the amount of something versus how much was put into another thing. We're all doing well. That's quality versus quantity. Quality versus quantity. Well done if you got that one right. On to question number 6 now. A 2024 drama based off the real-life scandals accusing people of theft, fraud, and false accounting. Not that one. Just... It just says Mr. Bates versus the Post Office. I was just thinking I'd love that one to be Godzilla versus Kong. It would be great. Next, this historical duel between two Americans ended the life of one and ruined the political career of the other. Godzilla versus the Post Office. Love it, Shadowbait. Alexander Hamilton. Hamilton versus Burr. Hamilton was killed and made a martyr, while Burr's political career was ruined by the fact that he had just taken someone's life. 2020's movie featuring two gigantic monsters clashing in numerous locations. That's Godzilla vs. Kong, for what it's worth. Lovely, lovely, lovely. One final question in this round. A famous boxing event known as the Rumble in the Jungle. So another sea of green minus ape, a lot of pressure. Lots of correct answers, which is what we like to see. It's George Foreman versus Muhammad Ali. And to our red herrings, Diogenes versus Plato, Batman versus Superman, and PlayStation versus Xbox. That's the end of round 3. Any bonuses? I feel like there might be. Yes, quite a few players. Clive Ben, Matt, Tipster, Stilgar, Oni, and it doesn't debug them. And everyone else who was gold there, well done. 5 extra points for you at the end of the round. Yeah, Coyote vs. Acme is a really interesting story because Warner Brothers decided to file a tax loss and just got rid of the film, which is just a total shitter of a move, because all the people who worked on it, all the not just the actors, but all the animators and, you know, all the people behind the scenes who rely on having credits to their name in order to continue in the industry, they can't claim them if the film doesn't come out. But it was saved from being completely destroyed. It was purchased by Ketchup Entertainment last year, who are now releasing the film on August 28th, 2026, 2 days after my birthday. Yeah, it really is peak capitalism, and it's just the worst. Just the worst. Anyway, some lovely questions. There's some very high scores, and going into the final round... Warner Brothers versus tax losses. Going into the final round, Clive has the lead with 97, Ben's in second with 96, Matt's in third with 94, but there are still 50 points up for grabs in the final round, which means it could be almost anybody's game at this point. Anyone from a run upwards could theoretically still win. Joe Mendy can theoretically still tie for a silver. Yeah, still keep those fingers on those buzzers, because round 4, oh, it's a good one. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? You need to find the 6 correct answers that fit the criteria. Submit a wrong answer and you'll be told how many you got right and be frozen out for 5 seconds. First to find all 6 is going to win 50 points. Subsequent correct submissions get 5 points fewer than the previous player. So 50, 45, 40 and so on. We're going to gradually take answers out of the grid so that you get more of a clue as to what they are if you're struggling. And we'll keep going until 10 players have found all 6 answers or 90 seconds have expired. Is it me, or have we not played Red Herrings for bloody ages? I feel like I haven't read these rules for a very long time. Just it feels a while since we played it, but it's good to have it back. Love a bit of Red Herrings. Was it Halloween? It can't have been Halloween when we last played it. Dead Herrings. It's not impossible. Anyway, we must have played it since then. Let's take a look at our options. Bombardier Billy Wells, 13.5. Red Underwing, Yoo-Hoo, Yahoo, Insecticide, Anthony Eden, French, Economics, N, Trees, Peru, Audrey Hepburn, Henry II, Metallica, and Solitaire. Very best of luck to you all. 90 seconds on the clock to tell me the 6 correct answers on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, which one contestant's £1 million or $1 million. Somebody's got 5 already. BC's already up to 5. Strong play there. Keep pressing and guessing. Someone else with 5 is going by too quick for me to see. Might have been jogging. BC was still with 5. It'll tell you how many you got wrong or how many you got right, so you can hopefully piece it together. Deselect before you reselect. Ice Tim is the first to get there for 6 points. Very well played. It's not Red Underwing. I'll tell you why later on. Ice Tim, the first to pick up some points there, getting 50, taking them up to 106 and into the lead. It's not Yahoo. Not Yoo-Hoo necessarily, but it's not Yahoo. Any more for any more? There's another 5 coming in from Silver Electron. And from Paulister, I think. Again, it's, or was that BC? It's not Economics. It's never Economics. Lots of 5s coming up now. Still no more solved. 30 seconds to go. It's not Anthony Eden. Still many, many 5s. Any more for any more? Surely someone else. There we go. BC, followed by Silver Electron. And there's AB Me now, also getting some points. It's not Solitaire. 4 players have solved. There's a 5th in Paulister, picking up some more points there. Clive has got there too. Coming up to 10 seconds left. It's not French. Tipster's got there. Joe's got there. Alexander the Herm flew Fernando, and that is it. With 5 seconds left on the clock, 10 players have solved the grid, and there are your answers. Very well done. I was always very fast. I always forget how quickly I've got to read stuff in that round as things come in. I'm not sure. Shadowmane, I think, wrote this before the recent thing that happened on Millionaire. I was going to say no spoilers from me, but I've sort of given the game away there. I think it's 3 weeks old. I think it's fine now. It's been in the paper, so... So, just to go through the correct answers, Bombardier Billy Wells was Ingram Wilcox received a question in 2006 which said, which boxer is known for striking the gong at the start of J. Arthur Rank films? His other answers were Freddie Mills, Terry Spinks, and Don Coggan, I believe. Oh my god, I don't think I'm going to go through all of these notes because there's quite a lot of them, but Insecticide was Ed Tutan. This question. N was Bernie Cullen's $1 million question. Trees was David Edwards' question for £1 million, which read, if you planted the seeds of that, what would grow? David Goodman won $1 million for Peru in the children's book series, Where is Paddington Bear originally from? That is never $1 million question. That's 2,000 tops, surely. And Henry II was actually the only one I knew on the board, to my eternal shame, as Judith Keppel became the very first £1 million winner with the question, which king was married to Eleanor of Aquitaine? Henry I, Henry II, Richard I, or Henry V? And it was, of course, Henry II. The Red Herrings, 13.5. Rob Mitchell lost £218,000 with that. Red Underwing, Roger Walker left with £500,000. Yoo-Hoo is so small I can't read it. Ken someone? Yahoo was Nicholas Bennett. Anthony Eden was John Robinson. French was David Feet. Economics was Rosie O'Donnell on a celebrity edition. Audrey Hepburn was David Thea. Which of these people was born the same year as Queen Elizabeth II? His brother Donald, incidentally, went on to win the million in his run. Metallica was Michael Shuttley's first run to the million. And Solitaire was John Gallantry, who walked away on the £500,000 question. Yeah, I've only got a tiny, tiny little box to hover when I scroll over the boxes to see the notes. So, yeah, but some really good stuff up there. I really like the abstract nature of that board. It didn't make any sense until you saw the question. But at the end of the game, it's delightful to see we have got a gold, silver and bronze winner. The bronze medal goes to Tipster with 113 points. The silver belongs to Clive with 122. But it's a gold medal with a frankly staggering 141 points. Your winner of Red Herrings tonight, it's Ben! Good job, good job. Well done, everyone there. Well done, everyone there, especially Ben. And especially Shadowmane. What lovely questions. Really friendly pack. It's always nice to see a question pack where you get more, there's more right than wrong answers. I definitely got a sense of that, particularly in round 2 and round 3. So really, really lovely stuff, Shadowmane. Thank you very much indeed for your efforts. And big thanks to JR for proofing as well. And special note from JR to Shadowmane. Thank you very much for your forbearance, because I know that was something of a late night proof. Just because of time constraints doing things. So JR wanted to say thank you very much to Shadowmane for his forbearance when going through that pack, which I think was quite late last night. Right, that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed this. I told you it wouldn't be a bumper stream. It's only 10 to 10. We've only got one game and the Thunderball to go. I say you only got one game, like you was forced to be here. We may not even have one game. I don't know. It might not work. But hopefully the optimizations that I have made are going to improve the experience. We are going to have another crack at Picture This. I've written some fresh questions, so don't worry, you don't have to draw another bowl of fruit. But I will stress at this point, it's a game that is still very much in the testing stage. I can only do it with this number of people because we did a stress test in Ash's server last night. But it's the sort of game where there's a lot of data flying back and forth, significantly more than there is in something like Red Herrings or any of the other formats we have. So I need to stress test it at load. So please do stick around. If you do, hopefully you'll have a good time and hopefully everything will work. If not, like I said, this... and yes, you will need the new unicorn. Thank you very much for reminding me there, Saphira. It's... Oh, shit, I've closed it down now, haven't I? I posted it in Discord last night. Let me go and find it at once. Because I think it's the same link. Copy link. It should be that one. And if that is the right one, it should have today's date on it. Don't join this game with it. If that's the right one... It has, 7th of May, great, because I uploaded that just before stream. So, that's what you'll need for the next game. Don't use the existing one where the QR code will take you, because it will not work. It doesn't have the functionality for Picture This. And like I say, I do just want to stress, if it doesn't work, well, I think I'm going to try a maximum of twice. If the server falls over and it can't handle the payloads, I might have to chalk this up to say, it was a good idea, I can't make it work, or really go back to the drawing board with it. Because I don't want to keep wasting everyone's time, and I don't want to sort of taint the good feeling towards the game. But fingers crossed, I've made some optimizations which should hopefully significantly reduce the amount of payloads that are flying around and the size of those payloads as well. Keep your fingers crossed that we'll have some fun with Picture This. I will be joined by my curator for the evening, JR, who will provide witty banter and curation, which will be a lot of fun. And yeah, hopefully all will be well. I will see you for even more fun at game night in just a few minutes. Thank you again to Shadowmane for writing, to JR for proofing, and big well done to Ben, our gold medalist on Red Herrings tonight. More quiz, or drawing if you like, coming up very, very shortly. I'll see you there. And Dev, welcome to the stream. Lovely to have you here, my dude. Let's have some music. And shall we have some Ben bonus pennies? Why did we just call it that? Ben bonus pennies since you won the game. 209 if you type Ben bonus pennies. Picture this. Another preview and hopefully working build coming up very, very shortly. I have pinned the unicorn that you need for this game into the chat, so make sure you go and get at that. I've added some sound effects. I've added credits, so it should be a full game experience. I haven't done the fourth game. I haven't done the final because I want to make sure it's sustainable before I commit any more time into programming. So, yeah, get that new unicorn fired up and we'll be back to give it a test run in just a few minutes' time. Don't touch that dial. We'll be right back. Hello. Now, just before I bring my curator into the mix, just to say again, if this doesn't work, if it falls over, I'll try it a couple of times. I will then continue with the Thunderball and we'll go back to the drawing board. But fingers crossed, all will be well. A reminder, you need the new version of the Unicom for this, which I am going to open myself so I can monitor. Quick reminder that some people might be asked to draw something very early on as soon as you've joined. So if you are, please read all the information on the Unicom page to make sure that you don't miss anything. JR will be monitoring things, and as ever, because it's user-generated content, please do create it in the spirit in which it was intended. Anything vulgar or unpleasant or generally offensive may result in community banning. Because I haven't built this game yet, it's still running out of Unity, which means we're going to have the nice, lovely title scene with me in the corner. But I will mute and all will be well. I'm just going to check I've got the settings in the right place. Author is curator, which is good. Test mode is off. Titles skip is off. Warning off. Yeah, I think that's good. Have I read the light of the right pack? Yeah, test pack 2. Great. Okay, enjoy, and let's pray to the render gods that all is well. Welcome to Picture This, and I will explain why the titles have changed in just a minute. First of all, if you want to play, there's your room code. Please do come and join. So yes, I've completely refactored the canvas, so it's a quarter of the size it was before. Oh yes, some sound effects now as you join. That's kind of fun, that is, isn't it? So it means that Stimpson's artwork that he did before is no longer actually works, but they hadn't done the final version, so they're gonna hopefully get some stuff in due course. So yes, now I am. Oh, that's a lot of null reference exceptions, but I think I know what they are, so that's fine. I am joined and ably assisted by my great friend and tonight's curator, Mr. JR Plays Games. JR, welcome.
Hello.
Hello. How are you doing?
Hello. Yeah, not too bad. It's been a very, despite the heavy lineup tonight, it's been kind of a light load for me.
Yes, you only got to play Battlefront and Bamboozle, didn't you?
Indeed, but it's fine. I get to hang out here. I get to hang out with the community. So,
and you also
I consider this a win.
You get a very important role of being this evening's curator as well, which
I do, and I'm already seeing some amazing artwork. So
well, that's good that that's at least working. I did put in a fix so that JR is no longer going to get everyone's work in progress. He's going to get a selection of 4 every 7 seconds. So keep one eye on the broadcast graphics, and if you're not playing, keep your eye on the broadcast graphics because you might see some work in progress. Even if you are playing, keep an eye up there as well. I am going to. No, I'm not going to join. Because I don't want to play, because I've written these questions. JR has not, yeah, I'm not going to join because I don't want to add extra load to it than is necessary. And like I say, fingers crossed that we've got enough stuff working to make things, yeah, words and things and stuff.
We have 3 things to draw. We've only got 2 artists so far, so someone has a prompt and should be drawing.
Now, somebody has got a prompt but is not drawing. Let me tell you who that might be.
Not to call you out or anything, but, you know.
Yeah, so it's going to make round 2 rather tricky. It does look like it's only trying to collect from 2 players.
Hmm.
It's not you, is it? Were you one of the first into the lobby?
I was one of the first into the lobby, yeah.
I really worry that's a bug that is trying to get you to draw something.
I would not count that. I would not count that as one of the 2 attempts. I would chalk that up as we found a bug. We can restart if you want, or
no, because the players who are drawing are going to have an advantage. It's possible the third player could be on the wrong Unicon. That is very possible. Or it's also possible the third player is
me.
Well, the 2 that I am seeing were the first and 4th players into the lobby. JR, you were the 3rd, which means the 2nd person I'm going to nudge.
It shouldn't be asking me, yeah. Yeah.
Are they? They are definitely here. I'm going to nudge them in Discord. So watch your Discord, and if you see a ping from me, then we're expecting a drawing from you. Because yes, it gives it to the first 3 people. Yeah.
Yeah.
It should
ignore me.
It should ignore you. So I'm curious what this person that I've just messaged has got on their device. They are replying to me, which is good. How are the first 2 looking?
Oh, they're absolute bangers.
Good.
I'd hang them up in the actual Louvre.
That's quite irritating, isn't it?
Oh, what that is?
No.
Are you able to force send?
I know. What you can do, that person, is that. Oh no, but that won't work, will it? Because you're not. Fiddle. Fiddly bum. Fiddly bum. Fiddly bum.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounded like you hang them up in the loo.
Fiddly bum. How do I want to play this? Rather than restart the game, we might just have a dead question later on. And I will just describe what is being drawn if that happens. It might crash the game, but that is definitely something I need to do to be able to resend stuff. It's not your fault, Oni. By the way, it was Oni.
Oh, yeah, that scams.
And, oh, hello. Here's Quizzy Dan, raiding with a party of 26. Welcome on in, Dan and Raiders. You're just about to see some stuff that might or might not work. Jerry, Matt the Ref, Colin, Silver Electron, Quizzy Dan, Liari, Anderzan. Welcome all of you to the stream. Dan, how was stream? I hope it was good bants for you. How are the first 2 drawings looking there, JR? The ones that you can see, are they about done?
I think they're about done. I think, like, if you add any more to these, it's just going to over-egg them.
Okay, in which case, tell me when it refreshes, and I will lock things down.
It has... Oh, there we go. It's refreshed now. So,
fantastic.
I think we're all...
Let's lock them down. And so I don't think it will cause a crash. It will just have an empty canvas, and I will describe with words to you what I'm seeing, and I will look into that bug. Dan, thank you for that raid. We are just about to preview. Picture this for the 2nd time. Didn't work on Saturday because of payload issues. Non-zero chance it won't work tonight. So I've got everyone riled up, and I'm hoping things are going to work. And if the first question works, I'm going to go and get myself a drink. If it doesn't, we're going to go to the Thunderball, and all will be well. So, hope you all are ready. And
please do not draw a bowl of fruit.
Yes, no, there are no bowls of fruit required this week. Right, game 1. It says picture this because I couldn't be asked to redo a placeholder one for the game, but this is called Critics' Choice. You're all going to be shown the same subject. No spoilers in chat, because if people are just watching the game, if they're not playing the game, they might want to try and guess from the pictures that the curator is going to send to the broadcast graphics at certain intervals. But do your best job, because then it's going to go to your peers, who are going to vote on their favourite. They're going to give 4 points to the best one that they see and 1 point to the least best that they see. Hopefully that all makes sense, and all will be well. So here is what we are going to be drawing. Video games is the category. So good so far. Good, good. Let's put 60 seconds on the clock. And for every one of our artists at home, and for your eyes only, not for the public at home, this is what you're going to be drawing. No spoilers. Okay. hopefully you can all see the subject you're going to be drawing, and hopefully JR will start getting some packets in, and hopefully we'll get to the end of the question and all will be well. Time to play 25 strokes or less. Indeed. Yes, okay, good, we can see it. Right. Good luck to you all. Keep everything crossed that it works. Ready, set, draw.
Well, I got a refresh with nothing in, which is fine.
That's good. That's what you should have.
Drawing yet. Oh look, I've got some drawings coming in.
Hooray! Right. Silence from the curator unless something breaks. Just send us stuff. Oh. There's some work in progress. Very nice. Some more. I can see what I think we are drawing here. Oh, someone's going to town on the strokes.
I'm very deliberately not hitting everything all the time.
Aha. Yes, everyone is supposed to be drawing at this point. Oh, did not everyone's come through? Okay, that's interesting. But some of them definitely did. Okay. Now back to the low screen. Okay, that is weird. Okay, well, we got further than we did last time at any road. Let's send everyone something to vote on, and hopefully you'll...
Yeah, so I'm seeing 4 blank canvases.
Okay, votes are coming in, which is good.
Yeah, I've got a vote too.
So vote on the best. Yes, if you've got 4 blank canvases, that probably means you've been sent 4 blanks, 4 things that people didn't
draw.
draw.
I've got the whole gamut, but 4 of them are blank.
Yes, that means 4 people didn't get a chance to draw anything for reasons.
Yes.
So yeah, it sounds like 4 people didn't get the drawing payload, and if you're the unfortunate person who is now got those 4 to vote on, it means you won't get to vote on anything. If you've got 1 empty square, yeah, so that one should probably go towards the end. But pick JR's going to pick his favourite 4. And everyone else is going to pick their favourite 4 from the ones that are there. And if you don't pick 4 to vote on, even if you've only got blank canvases, then, unfortunately, you get no points for your own drawing. So it is incumbent on everybody to vote. I'm still waiting for 5 players to vote, apparently. Still waiting for 4. You voted, have you? Yes, JR, I see your vote has just come in. 4 players still waiting to vote. The code only is... KPKZ. KPKZ. So hopefully that was just... I've still got 4 players waiting to vote. I don't know if those players didn't get the packet at all. Maybe those are the 4 players with the blank canvas. Maybe that hasn't reached them. Are those 4 players using the old Unicon, I wonder? I wonder if those 4 players are using the old Unicon. Are you using the Unicon that's in the pins? That'll be why. Oh, you're not using the old Unicon, or you're not using the one in the pins. It's difficult to see what you mean. I'm going to lock things up there and see what happens. And you can now see how many... You did the new one for this... No, the one in the link. The pre-release link at the top of... Well, that was at the top of the chat. Hopefully you can see how many points your drawing earned. And we're now going to see the curator's choices. Let's have a look and see what JR picked as his favourite. We were all drawing Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, that's interesting.
Very nice. Are those the ones that you picked there?
They are indeed the ones that I picked. So there were some very interesting interpretations of Sonic, including a couple from Green Hill Zone there. But I think Jogging completely captured the essence of Sonic going just too fast.
Absolutely. I mean, it's a really lovely thing. I didn't actually know who it was. I'm just going to pin the Unicon link again. If it's saying 0.9.1, it's the wrong one. It should say 0.10.0, and it's pinned at the top of the chat. And I think that may have been where the problem was last time. So if you are on 0.9.1 before, yes, there you go. It's pinned in the chat. Okay, that's relief to me. That's relief to me. So that was Jogging's first. You picked Jerry as number 2.
Yeah, so I enjoyed the few artists who decided to go for an action shot there. in Green Hill Zone, trying to depict not just the character but also some of the gameplay as well. I think between Jerry and Matt the Sprat there, I think they have really captured the act of spinning around.
Very nice indeed. And Natter in at number 4 there. That's a fairly accurate representation of Sonic the Hedgehog, I would say.
It looked like Sonic.
Absolutely. Well, just to clarify, JR gets to see all of them, whereas everyone else, you only get to vote on the 4 that was sent to you. So let's have a look at the critics' choices and see if they match up with what the curator said. Yes, Renamabutt getting first. Artist name getting second, Jerry getting third, and SJ getting fourth. I don't know who these people are because they've not put proper names down, but there we go. Those were the critics' choices, and your points hopefully have updated or would be about to update. Well done, everyone. We got through a question. Hooray!
Hey, and nothing broke aside from the people who didn't.
Apart from the people who didn't get the memo.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully those people have since got the memo. And we can go on to another category. I said I was going to get a drink, wasn't I? So I might let you hold the fort while I get a drink while everything progresses. But without spoilers, because remember, the audience don't know what we're trying to draw. So our next category, friends, is TV. And I genuinely can't remember what I wrote for this question. Let's put 60 seconds on the clock. I trust JR. I trust JR to be in charge. 60 seconds on the clock, and I'm going to tell you now what you're going to be drawing. That. Okay, have a think about it. How best are you going to capture that within 60 seconds? I can leave JR in charge while I go top up my drink. Ready?
Oh no.
Oh no. Ready?
Oh no.
Set. Draw.
Oh, goodbye. Do you come here often? I mean, I come here. What's my streak up to this time? I would be very intrigued as to see how people choose to represent this. Yeah, we've got some abstract here. We've got some absolutely physical stuff going on. It's interesting to see the insight into what people think will represent this. Quick, while he's gone, say nice things about him in the chat.
I've been able to hear you this whole time.
Well, but
still say nice things. You're very welcome to do that.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? There's some absolute bangers coming through. So this is going to be tough to judge.
Okay, well there goes the doorbell, which means time is up. I remembered halfway through pouring my next glass of Prosecco what I'd sent you to draw, and I mean, it's very interesting in your interpretation. So, JR's going to get to vote on all of your drawings, and you're going to be sent 4 that you need to rank number 1 as the best, number 4 as the least best of the ones you have. Well, let's send them down to you. They're going to come down staggered, so just give it a second to let it propagate through.
I've got some analysis paralysis. There's so many good ones coming through.
Give them a little vote. There's 30 players in here, so all the votes are starting to come in, which is great.
I think that one in first. I'm going to take a bit of time to actually.
You've got to ruminate. You've got to appreciate the art, haven't you?
Yes, I absolutely do. I think that one, and I think
you've got the hardest job because you've got. And this is also really hard. So we need to vamp over the dead air and the whatever Francis Bacon picture is up on the screen.
Like I was saying during the drawing phase, it's so interesting how many different representations of people of this idea we've got coming in, because especially for a TV show like this, there's so many things that you can do for it. Like you can do the logo, you can do the set,
absolutely,
you can do some of the graphics, and I think everyone's kind of captured that.
Just to jump in, I've got 4 players left to vote. The curator has come in, and I don't know if those are the 4 players who weren't able to access it. How many blank canvases did you have, JR? Can you remember?
I had 4.
That would possibly be the... no, Paulister has now voted as well.
I had 3, sorry. Yeah, you are correct. I had 3 this time.
And I've got 3 left to vote. Conrad Lacknando and Woollyback are still left to vote, who may still be on the run. So if you had 3 blank canvases and there's 3 left to vote, that suggests there's 3 people who've joined but aren't playing. That is something else I need to put on the front screen as well. So I'm going to cut it off, and I'm going to tell you how many points you won for your drawing. that many. So you get the votes for all the points of the player of your peers who voted for you, plus you get 4, 3, 2, and 1 for the ones the curator deems to be the best. So let's take a look at who our curator has picked as our artists of choice. And we were trying to draw Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Which is rather intriguing considering what we had at the end of Red Herrings there.
It is rather, isn't it? I mean, those are some splendid drawings there. Just give us 30 seconds on your selections there. Total, not each.
Yeah, for sure. So Ralph's was the one that you would kind of see when you are watching. It's a sort of overall view of the show. Pollister, I think, had one of the most accurate depictions of the actual logo, which is quite hard to draw in 60 seconds with 25 strokes. I really enjoyed Matt the Sprat's representation again of the set. Sadly, the contestants seem to have been beamed up by aliens, and shapes with the iconic,
the money tree. Yeah.
Money tree, indeed.
Lovely stuff. I will also add, JR can see who's drawing what when they come in live, but when he's picking to vote, he doesn't see, so he's only working from memory of what he saw before. But of course, all the curators are completely impartial in this game, and not just going to vote for their friends, of course, because art. So those were our curators' picks. Let's see how the critics voted. Similar going on here. So again, Ralph taking the top spot there. Renee Mabut. Is that Matt the Sprat, is that?
Yes, it is.
And Clive there, I really like Clive's with the pound signs in there. And Paulus is featuring again. So curator and critics seem to be of a similar mindset. Very well done for capturing Who Wants to Be a Millionaire in 60 seconds and 512 square pixels. Right, I've got one more for you in this round. So that looks like... who did go with the pearl earring? Vermeer. That looks like a Vermeer to me.
Yeah.
I didn't put...
I'll go with that.
I didn't put plaques for all the artwork because I'm lazy, but I definitely need to go through the 120 pieces of art I've put into this game. And
you should credit the art that is in...
Should definitely credit the artist. Yeah, let's take a look at our third category there, and it's sport, everyone's favourite category. Let's put 60 seconds on the clock, and for your eyes only artists, this is what you need to draw. Have a think about how you're going to represent that inside 60 seconds and 25 strokes, and good luck. Ready, set, draw.
Yeah. Once again, I am intrigued, and I hope that most people, I think, go for a more physical representation.
That man's got his tunic on the wrong way around.
He has. He's got dressed in the dark.
Okay, some work in progress coming in now. That's... okay, that's a ball of some sort, by the looks of it. Come on, game. Oh, that one's got a lot of strokes. That's why it's taking a little while to load in.
If I pick two at once, what happens?
It just queues them.
We'll find out. We'll find out because I just did that.
It will queue them. So now I'll get two in succession. So if you're not actually one of our artists, you might be able to try and work out what sport is being represented here. That is time up. Oh, and there's the doorbell. Obviously getting a bit late because we had quite an intense payload come in at that point. So, which might have...
but
yes.
having said that, we had the intense payload and it didn't fall over, which is a good sign.
Didn't fall over, did really make the graphics struggle a little bit, but I'm hoping that... I'm up to 60% GPU usage, which is the most I've seen for a while, but I'm hoping when this game is built, it won't be quite as intense, because it's currently running out of the engine. Let's send you some things to vote on sport.
All right, let's see.
I genuinely can't remember what you were... Oh, no, I've just remembered now. I've just remembered, I think, what you were doing. So, vote on your peers.
Right, there's... I'm not going to flag it, but obviously we have a couple that are a little bit more politically charged.
Okay. Well, hopefully, well, if the critics deem them to be worthy of the Hall of Fame, then we might see them. But if they're not to your particular taste, JR, again, my assumption is that everyone is playing this in good faith, and that it's just the art not speaking to you. That's what I'm going to assume.
Yes.
Until I'm proved otherwise.
Indeed, I'm going to assume good faith.
Okay, we've got 3 left to vote, plus JR. So JR, I think these 3 are not in the game.
I am having a time with.
Gonna have to hurry.
This is a good. Alrighty, all right. That one. There we go.
Okay, the curator has cast his votes. Let's see how many points you got, first of all, how many points you've been awarded by your peers, and if you got bonus points by the curator. Well, they won't tell you got bonus points by the curator, but you might be able to work it out from the scores. And let's see what JR thought worthy of the curator's picks. And we were trying to draw the FIFA World Cup. Load. Go on. It's thinking about it. There we go.
Render it. There we go.
Not to point fingers, but I think that was so sleaze. the green canvas there. That takes a lot longer to render than the others. But 30 seconds to talk me through your favourites here, JR.
Yeah, so we've got a couple of really good renderings of the actual trophy. Tipster tipped it over the edge with the inclusion of the actual football.
Of course.
Soph with the depiction of football happening, really an action shot, and Silver Electron kind of an abstract view of the entire experience with the player, with the World Cup, and with the football. Very
nice indeed. Lovely selections. Let's see if the critics agreed with you. Tip, AB, me, Renema, but and Paulista, not quite the same. We've got 4 beautiful images of the Jules Rimet right there. But
yes,
Tips, Tips and AB, me taking the top spots there. And
I will say, as the curator, I've been trying to spread out my votes a little bit to different ideas of the thing, rather than just simply going for necessarily what I think is the most artistic.
Which is, of course, the sign of a good curator.
Yeah.
Well done to all 4 of you. That is the end of the round. So let's check in with the Hall of Fame and see who's leading the pack at the moment. It is Matt the Sprat with 47. Paulus and Jerry are tied up in second with 39. And there is the Wimbledon board. That one's... Oh, was one of them not the Jules Rimet? Oh, I'm ashamed, Dev. Shame on me. There is the Wimbledon leaderboard in teeny weeny eye strain no vision, and it looks like Conrad Nando and Renoir 5 are not with us at this point. Managed to get no points, because you should always get some points, because you should always be getting 1 as long as you've submitted. But yes, there we have it. As it currently stands, well, we've got through round 1, which is a source of great joy, I feel. Now, round 2, you'll remember at the beginning of the game, I asked 3 of your colleagues to draw me something in the lobby. Now, one of them didn't get the memo that we're on a different version of the Unicon, so I will describe it with words, and I'm going to prompt JR to send me the 3 subjects when you get them through, so that I can remember what it is I'm going to be describing. All will be well. Shall we play it on? I think we should. Round 2. Oh no, I've got to press the button again. End game. All right, introduce next game. There we go.
I will send you the one that did not come through, because I actually remember which one was not drawn.
That would be most helpful. So, round 2 is not called Picture This. Round 2 is called something else.
I honestly don't remember what we called it.
What was round 2 called? Everyone else will know, because it will say on your device at the moment. Live Study! Of course it's called Live Study. Of course it's Live Study.
It's right in front of me.
I'm the only one who doesn't have that information, or could probably find it. So, in this round... Earlier on, 3 artists, in this case actually 2, and one of them I will describe with words, were chosen to draw 3 different subjects. These subjects will be shown to you and gradually recreated over 40 seconds. Fast you work it out, the more points you earn, up to a maximum of 20. And for our artists, who obviously won't be able to guess at their own because they already know what it is, the more people who guess it correctly, the more points they get, also up to a maximum of 20. So you're incentivized as the artist to make it as recognizable as possible, but as late in the drawing as possible, because you want lots of people to be able to solve it, but not necessarily quickly, because you want to minimize their points. If you guess and are incorrect, you're locked out for 5 seconds. This is basically data leak, but with actual drawings. So,
basically stealing Stimson's Angles job.
Yeah, kind of, sort of, which is why he's been employed as the artist in residence, or the in-house artist. I think he's credited as.
Indeed.
I think artist in residence. I need to change the credits to artist in residence because that's much more pretentious. So hopefully that all makes sense. Now let's go to our first drawing, and this is now this is from Clive. There's 45 seconds on the clock. The category is science and nature. You have got 45 seconds to figure out what Clive of Legend is drawing, and the more people who work it out, the more points Clive gets, but the sooner you work it out, the more points you get. So, if you're all ready to play Live Study, this is by Clive on the subject of science and nature. Here we go.
See, I've got nothing to do here. I can just banter with you.
You can just banter. I'm going to banter too. People want to concentrate, don't they? But what on earth is Clive drawing here? Just say what you see now.
It took me a second when this first came up, but then I realised what it was, and I was like, that's actually pretty damn great.
As many as you like, Vertigo, but if you guess within the last 5 seconds, it won't refresh. You get as many tries as you like. Alright, last 5 seconds. What has Clive drawn for us there? There are a few variations available, and I'm hoping most of you have got a green light there, because Clive was drawing for us the periodic table of elements. Now, I don't debug how many people got it right, so we're going to be reliant on Clive at this point to say, Clive, how many people got the periodic table of elements? It should tell you on your device at this point.
I do like that Clive did colour in the groups there.
Yes, that's right. 23, but not Colo, which is disappointing. Well, I think you've done a splendid job there, Clive. So 23, and you got some points out of that, and very well done at home if you did manage to work out Clive's periodic table of elements. Right, I think we should go on to the next one. Oh, God, that's a lot of no reference exceptions. That's a lot of no reference exceptions. Okay. Oni, I think it may not have worked.
Oni broke it.
So it turns out that will break the game. I didn't know, but we've got halfway through. But what I'm going to do, friends, I'm going to restart it at the start of round 2. So we don't have to replay the whole game, but I will need new people to draw the things on the new Unicon, okay? Because, yes, I'm just getting cascading null reference exceptions now. So that's a thing that I need to be aware of, and this is a good thing to test, but it's not the end of the game. We're just going to get new subjects in. You'll get to guess at the periodic table of elements again, unless I change the question. Now, I will add at this point, obviously all your points are going to be lost. However, there are no pennies at the moment anyway. Okay, so it's not necessarily the end of the world. So, hang fire just a minute, lovely, lovely people, while I prepare a new question. Whoa, let's not show that there. Easy now, Tiger. No. Right, I'm going to change that. Hopefully, I only showed the first round anyway. I'm going to change the first one into something else. I'm going to change it into... that's too easy. That's too easy. Open to ideas here, JR, if you want to send me something.
Yeah.
Have you got any ideas? This is the thing, when you think about literally anything in the world.
There you go.
Oh, perfect.
There you go. Just to keep it in the ballpark.
In the ballpark, yeah, I like that. That's a great one. Right. Do we need to change the others? Because we know what the other two are going to be.
Yes, actually, I think we should.
I think we should as well.
I will say, I can't remember. I think it was Jerry Ellis was drawing The Great Escape, which was brilliant.
Oh, now we definitely have to change it. So, okay.
Well,
I've got ideas now. So okay. We're all good. We're all good.
Go.
Let's go with that. I don't like that. I'm going to change that to that.
Right. Everyone remember, use the pre-release unicorn. Don't
Yes.
Use the...
Version 10. Yeah. Version 10. It's no longer pinned at the top of the chat. What a shame. I'm going to do just that now. There it is.
Oh,
Pin.
I can't do that because I'm not a mod.
Pin. No, just a power user, darling. So getting ideas above your station. Right. Okay. So far, so good. I'm hoping that I've exposed how many games we've played. I'm fairly sure I have, so that, yes, I can jump to games played 1, which should take us to round 2, and we've got fresh questions. So you're going to lose the scores, but I haven't done the pennies anyway. So, yeah, let's do it all over again. Make sure you've got version 10 of the Unicorn or the pre-release, and here we go. Enjoy our lovely title sequence. And the warning message.
Yeah, we'll have to give them a minute or so to get something down on the canvas.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Here we go. And we get sound all the way through the titles now as well. Yes, you'll need to refresh and enter a new room code, Lugline. Completely new game. Thanks, SJ. Appreciate the good vibes. Okay. I'm hoping my logic is good enough that it just increments the number. And if I go games played 1, after we've joined with VTMC, with version 10, if you can't draw... If you can't draw at the start... Lovely. You're on the wrong version if you can't draw at the start. So JR is going to make sure that we have indeed got 3 drawings coming in this time.
Oh, those are brilliant ideas. I like that.
Oh yeah, you haven't seen them yet, have you?
I know one of them.
If Rotary said, "Oh God, why did I join so quickly?" yeah.
Hoisted by your own petard.
I have to say, it's a novel way of doing it. At the moment, it's the first N players into the lobby. However many questions there are in round 2. For this one, there's 3. It's however many players get in. It's the first 3. Because I don't know where the cutoff is going to be, and I can't guarantee, more than 10 players. I will be changing that, and I might make it 3 random numbers between 0 and 10, or 1 and 10.
Well, what you could do is, instead of doing it randomly, you could put a button in like you do with Moneybox. Instead of saying I want to be in the audience or I don't want to be in the audience, if there is still a slot available for art, you can go, I want to draw for round 2.
Maybe. I don't want to gamesmanship it, and also I want people who maybe think I'm not the best artist, but I want to have a bit of fun to have a go. I don't want it to be the same 3 or 4 artists every time necessarily.
Oh, that's fair.
I love how the Only Breaks Everything night comes on the same day as an interview with software tester. Please don't show the company this stream. We dream about it. It's stress testing. You are stress testing it beautifully and doing a marvellous job. Jogging, Silent Marie, welcome both of you to the stream. How are we looking drawings-wise, JR? Are we about there?
We got 2 that are very well progressed. One of them joined a bit late, so I would give a few more.
Okay, we'll give a few more seconds.
Yeah.
And then hopefully.
Oh, I see what you're going for. That's very. I like that.
Yes. Now remember, also artists at this point, you want people to be able to solve it, so you get points, but not quickly because they get more points the quicker they solve it. So maybe leave the key details till later on. Just a thought. I don't know. I might be wrong. I've not played this game before.
Or don't. I'm not your dad.
Make your own choices.
Yeah.
Right. How are we doing, JR?
I think we are good enough to get a game going.
Right. We should do that. I've got one more portrait available on the front page if anyone wants to come and take it. Apodo just haven't taken the penultimate one. We have got an uncapped lobby in this game, by the way, but if anyone wants to come and take that final top corner, anyone? Could be me. Could be me. It could be me. No, it can't be me. Because I know what the answers are.
Oh, no, because you know the answers. Yeah, you broke the pack.
Darn. All right, well, that's long enough, I think. Tell me when it refreshes and I will move the gameplay on.
Go, 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 go.
I just don't want there to be an overlap. Right. Hopefully we go straight to game 2. Hey, we don't actually know it's game 2 because of the same art for all of them. Yes, so we've got 3 new subjects, and unfortunately your points have been reset, but all is still good because there's no pennies anyways, and we're just trying to stress test the game. You know the drill, it's data leak, but with art. So let's go to our first subject, which is not crashing the game. It's by Clive again. It's Science and Nectar again, but it's not the periodic table of elements. Don't type it because you'll waste a guess. You get as many guesses as you like, but it'll lock you out for 5 seconds. Good luck. What's Clive up to?
There's Clive. What's he up to? That's my worst Roy Walker impression. I do apologise.
There's Mr. Clive. What's he up to? Was that it? Was that the whole drawing? It should be...
No, there's plenty more going on.
I was going to say, there's more. There's definitely missing strokes there.
There's plenty still to be drawn. I don't know where it is.
Neither do I. Well, there clearly is because there's colours there, but unless he was just erasing the whole time. There it is.
No, he really didn't.
There it is.
There we go.
That's a bit naughty, Clive. I don't know what you were doing because what it does,
No,
it
that's
animates.
not Clive.
Is that not Clive?
No, because I saw him drawing all the planets in before he did all the stars. So I think that was more the renderer struggling a little bit with the later strokes.
Well, no, how it works is that it comes in the strokes and it just animates them in order. So what that implies is that there are a lot of strokes in the middle that were not...
that'll be the stars, I reckon.
Maybe it's the renderer struggling. Okay. Well, Clive was trying to draw Saturn. I don't know if anyone got that. Clive, did anyone get that? Did you get any points? I don't know. No. Oh.
I would be shocked.
Never mind. Well,
and that's nothing to do with Clive because that's an excellent piece of art.
It is just a beautiful piece of art. Gally is next, doing something in the region of geography. That is who I was expecting. Now, hopefully, I spent minutes drawing Jupiter. Oh, I see. Right. Oh. So that's the thing. It takes all of the strokes and then animates them over time. So if you did like 500 tiny invisible strokes, then it will render them all in order. So that might have been what was going on there. So if I can have a look actually at Clive's payload there, how many strokes did actually come in from Clive's 105? I feel
like we might have to limit.
Yeah, maybe I'll limit them to 25 as well. But yeah, that was Saturn. Clive didn't get any points, but Gally's done something geographical. Let's see if this is any better. Ready, set, have a look.
If this animates well, I think people are going to get it.
That looks like the animator might have frozen again.
Yeah, the animator seems to be having a bit of a time.
I don't know if that's because I've jumped into this round.
Give it a kick.
Come on. But this is definitely fewer strokes, though.
Yeah.
Well, this is... Oh, there it is.
That's it. Oh. So it seems to be rendering right at the end.
And there's the doorbell. Yeah, this is really interesting. It's not done this before. This is a new bug. Oh, Dev got 14 points, which is nice, because Gally was drawing for us Stonehenge. I think that's quite a nice drawing of Stonehenge, personally.
Yes.
So yes, I'm not quite sure what's going on with the render. It might be the top thickness of the brush is too high. No, that's because it's spelled wrong, Ardenfett.
I will say, Gully at one point had a flying sheep in there.
Well, that would have been a fine addition to that drawing, I have to say.
I'm a bit sad that it wasn't there in the final draft.
Well, let's go to our third drawing. and see what effrontery has done for us on the subject of cinema. And let's hope that it renders properly. Shall we find out?
This one is the simplest of the three, I will say that.
Let's see if it works. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Okay, that's a good start.
That's rendering. That's going a lot better. So I think it might be the complexity of.
I think it's brushstroke size.
Oh, that's true.
This is how this round is supposed to work, by the way, everyone.
It took me a minute to figure out what was going on.
Yeah, I've still not got there yet, and I read the question. Oh yeah, I wondered if this is where it's going to go. Yeah, I'm there now. I just figured it out. Beautiful. Lovely stuff, effrontery. I think that's an excellent recreation of that. Really good work. Good work. Let's have a tiny golf clap for your drawing of The Godfather. Beautifully done there. Excellent work. How many people got that effrontery? I was trying to draw Marlon Brando's chubby cheeks, it just wasn't working. So, yeah, I think that is what I've had. To my shame, I've still not seen The Godfather, but that is probably what I would have done, because it's probably the most famous visual scene from that film. How many people got that effrontery? Let us know, because it doesn't debug for me. I'm hoping a few people got that.
I'm hoping that some got it, and some got it towards the end. I think
9. That's respectable.
9. I think that this was actually a really good example of this round, because, like, the first part of the artwork, you didn't really have a...
I have a clue what was going on. No, that's exactly what it's supposed to be.
Exactly, so well done.
It's a perfect microcosm of this round, so well done, effrontery. Highest praise there for The Godfather. Now let's go to the Hall of Fame after that slightly strange round. We can see that Jerry's in the lead with 29, Dev in second with 23, and Shadow the Artist is in third with 17. There is the rest of our leaderboard there. And we've got one more round that will hopefully work just fine. Obviously, there's still some teething issues in this, but hopefully we're having slightly more fun than we had with it on Saturday. So I think we should go to round 3. Which is not called Picture This.
Rules, by the way.
It's thank you. It's called Triptych, as you can see from your devices. Now, you're going to be shown one of 3 potential subjects. You need to draw it as best as you can with 25 strokes and within 60 seconds. Now, the curator, that's JR, is going to select 3 examples to be showcased. And for each example, you need to guess which of the 3 subjects was being drawn. 5 points per example. And the more people who guess correctly, the more points the artist receives. As before, up to a maximum of 5. So, artist, obviously, you can't guess on your own. What I will say is that A, the curator does not have to pick one of each of the 3 subjects. So you could have 3 of the same. More to the point, the curator doesn't actually know which ones he's going to be picking. So that's exciting. The other thing is that no one is going to know what all 3 subjects are. You're only going to have the category. So you have got to decide how accurate a representation of your subject you want to draw. Is it going to be enough to be vague, or are the other subjects going to be in a similar ballpark? JR is then going to pick 3 that you've got to guess at, and you get 5 points for each one you guess correctly. Hopefully that all makes sense. Let's take a look at our first category, which is theatre. Theatre. So you've got 60 seconds to draw something, and JR might put some work in progress onto the broadcast as we go. And you're all going to get a different one, so no spoilers in chat, because I don't want to give this away to either the other artists or indeed to the audience watching at home. But that is what you're going to be drawing. So try and visualise it as best you can. You've got 60 seconds to realise it. Can I suggest we go for the default brush size for now? Try and avoid the thick brushes, because I'm wondering if that's making issues for the renderer. Don't understand, but I'm excited to draw. Try and avoid the thick brush for now, Clive. I just think it's slightly problematic. So, you know what you're drawing, but you don't know what everyone else is drawing. You've got 60 seconds. 3, 2, 1, draw.
I'm intrigued to see what comes out of this.
As am I.
A bunch of squiggles and things.
With some work in progress. That's nice. I think I know where that's going. I have an idea.
I want to know where this one's going.
Let's have some more work in progress. Aha, I know where that one's going. So yeah, you can you can select more than one from the panel that you're on, JR, and it will just queue them. So if you've got two good ones in one view, send them both.
I'm just being a little bit tender with it for now.
I appreciate that.
Trying to break it in.
Right, there's the doorbell, which means time is up. So, JR, I can't progress the gameplay now. You must now pick, unless I need to press the button once. Have you got options to select?
I have some drawings.
Wonderful. JR's got some drawings.
Oh.
Now, bear in mind, JR doesn't know exactly... He knows which 3 subjects are being drawn, but he doesn't know which 3 he's selecting. He might pick one of each. He might pick 3 of the same. He might pick 2 of one and 1 of the other. And you've got to guess which one. Bear in mind, you won't know until about 30 seconds from now which ones... what your options are. You only know your option. So, how are we doing, Joe? Are we there?
I'm picking ones that are amusing to me.
Okay.
I want to know what they will make of those.
Okay. Have you sent them in?
I have sent them in.
There's curate has I don't have a log for that. I should probably raise one. There we go. Right. 10 seconds is all you're getting. Now, Flyboys is the first one that's been picked. Now, is Flyboy drawing? I don't see the options here because I'm not in the operator yet. What were the options, JR?
Were you drawing Hamlet, Macbeth, or Romeo and Juliet?
10 seconds. What? I
hope that this is Macbeth.
I hope it's Macbeth as well. It is Macbeth.
Okay,
Very well
good.
done. There's
Macbeth.
a McDonald's and then a dagger and a knife and a shower. I don't remember the shower scene from Macbeth.
Shapes has got it. It's Macbeth.
Macbeth. Very good. Yes, indeed. If you get 2 hogs, honk from each of us there. Very well done, Flyboy. I don't know how many people figured it out, but that's what Flyboy was drawing there. Let's go to our next one. It's from Pyro. Now, was Pyro drawing Macbeth, Hamlet, or Romeo and Juliet? You have 10 seconds to decide, and your time starts now. I mean, I'm guessing it's Hamlet, because there was a poisoning in Hamlet and there was a king in Hamlet.
I do not understand the beer.
No, that was Macbeth as well.
That was Macbeth.
I'm not quite sure why that was Macbeth, Pyro. Oh, Macduff.
Oh, Macduff.
Macduff beer. Very good, very good. How many... oh, too late. Right, I might have to up that 10-second limit then. Pyro, how many people got that right? Out of interest. Yeah, because it draws it over 2 seconds, and then you've got another 8 from there. But if you've got latency of 5 seconds, then you might have a couple of seconds.
Yeah, 15's probably reasonable.
I need to find a 15-second sting then. Okie dokie. 13 players getting it, so that's something. Final one, 10 seconds, and this is from Ralph. Ralph. Has Ralph drawn Hamlet, Macbeth, or Romeo and Juliet? 10 seconds, which will be increased to 15, starts now. Beautiful. I get that one.
I was baffled.
Happiness
as to where Ralph
is,
was going with this.
I believe, Hamlet cigars.
Oh, very clever.
No, that's not air on the G string. That's that's air on the G string. Well done, artists. Sorry,
I'm not gonna lie. I haven't watched enough adverts to understand what's
No, that's
going
fair
on.
enough. It's a little bit before my time, to be fair. Probably before your time. Ralph, how many people got that? Romeo and Juliet is also a brand of cigars. Yeah, that might confuse things a little bit. Remember, 19 people getting that, so Lupine getting some decent points. Lovely stuff. Well, that was a huge amount of fun. You've got the hang of it now, so you don't know what the other subjects are. This one is my favourite question of the pack, by the way. The category is food and drink. Food and drink. Let's put 60 seconds on the clock. And remember, JR's going to be showing some work in progress. Maybe you can queue up a couple of them, JR, just so we get lots of work in progress if you think you got some good.
Yes, I will try that, yeah.
60 seconds, food and drink, and everybody, that's what you're drawing. No spoilers in the chat, please, because that's for your eyes only. Good luck to you all. Ready, set, draw.
I think you've handed them an absolute stinker, Mr. Flush.
I might agree. Might agree.
We'll
but yeah. But no spoilers from the curator either.
No, that is true.
No spoilers. Oh, we got some work in progress. Well, that's nice. Oh no, we're out of vape sauce. I'm going to have to open another one in a minute. What a shame.
Yeah.
What a shame.
What a shame. Okay.
Give all of them, but... I mean, his beer fridge is not the category.
I think I'll see what that one is.
Yes.
Okay. And there's the doorbell, which means time is up. So, JR, can you pick 3 for our critics to have a stab at?
I will do as soon as they come through. Here we are. Oh, that's clever. Yeah, that's definitely getting selected. We will go with this one, and we will go with.
Stop drawing near the edge, then, Dev. Does it do a wild? Does it do wild lines for you? I imagine it possibly does wild lines.
Go with this one. There we go.
Stifle me. Right, they have been selected. Let's go to our first subject, which is from Clive. Clive has done something on food and drink. And, Mr. Curator, can you tell everyone what they are choosing between?
What has Clive drawn? Is it Smarties, Skittles, or M&Ms?
10 seconds. I don't get it.
I thought that this was a very clever sidestep. It's a Smartie. Because he's in class.
Oh, he's the smart one. He's got this stood up. Right. Very good, very good, very good. How many people got that one, Clive? Oh, but it's M&Ms. It's not. It's not Smarties. That was your interpretation. It says that art is so subjective. I love it. It was not Smarties. How is that M&Ms, Clive?
I would like to know how that is M&Ms. Oh, M&Ms.
Oh, it's the real Slim Shady.
It is.
Please stand up. How many people got that, Clive, out of interest? Oh, and that's Mum's spaghetti. Yeah, he's nervous. There's vomit on his sweater already. 2, but I love them.
Spaghetti.
Very nice indeed. Very nice indeed. Lovely stuff. Right, let's move on. That's M&Ms. Might have some more M&Ms, but we might not. This is from Ralph. Have we got Smarties, Skittles, or M&Ms? 10 seconds. That's good. I think I know this one.
So this one was one of the more well-realised, just straight depictions of what was.
I recognise a hexagonal tube. I think that's Smarties. It is indeed. Nicely done, Ralph. How many got that? How many got that one, Ralph? 22. That's what you like. That's what you like. Good points. Good points. Excellent. Right, one more. And this one comes courtesy of Flyboy. Second time we've seen Flyboy showcased. Has Flyboy drawn Smarties, Skittles, or M&Ms? I mean, the
lie, I picked this one because I was baffled.
The sun in the corner is making me think it's something to do with a rainbow, and it tastes the rainbow, which is Skittles.
Potentially.
Skeetles. Sophia and Vertigo. Skeetles. Yes, it is Skittles. Nice indeed. How many people worked that one out, Flyboy? I think some of you are thinking too much into this slightly.
I think it's great. I think people are using their lateral brains in this.
And you're making it more of a quiz game than it was a game as intended. How many got it, Flyboy? Did many get that one right? So again, I don't debug that information yet. I will do in due course. 20. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Well, we've got one more subject, or one more set of subjects for all of you in this edition of Picture This. And it is transport. So, 60 seconds on the clock, and for your eyes only artists, there are your subjects. And you've got 60 seconds to represent that as best you can, and JR is going to be keeping an eye on stuff and putting some stuff in the gallery for us to enjoy along the way. Ready? 3, 2, 1, draw.
I will say there has been some absolutely corking art, and I'm just sad that I haven't been able to put it all up on the screen, you know.
What I might do, I need to introduce a thing where people can save it out, as say people just have to screenshot stuff that they're particularly proud of.
A ping or something.
Yeah. Okay, that certainly looks like a transport. I like this. We've got lots coming through. Oh, lots of quite similar ones coming through by the looks of it.
Someone is playing to the judge, and I appreciate it. Or to the curator, I suppose.
All right, no more work in progress, and there's the doorbell. Pens down, please. So, JR, have a browse of what you've got. And pick 3 of your favourites. As soon as it comes through. So I tried to think of a pun for this one and couldn't. Somebody's actually got to draw something. Bribing the judge, says Evan. I don't know if it's going to work.
Not bribing, it's appealing.
Appealing. Appeal to the curator.
Oh, part of the fun for me is trying to work out because I know all 3 prompts, but I don't know who's got.
Don't know which one's which.
Yeah. But do I reward the playing to the judge? Yes, I think I do.
Okay, have we got stuff in?
We do.
Let's go to our first one then. 10 seconds on the clock, and this is a drawing by Jerry Ellis, who's drawn some form of transport. And what could Jerry have drawn, JR?
Did he draw a lorry, van, or bus?
Lorry, van, or bus? 10 seconds. Based on the fact that there's a VW sign above it, I'm going to say this is a Volkswagen van. That would be my guess. Let's see if I'm right. It is indeed a van. Nicely done there, Jerry. How many people got that? You think made a mistake? Well, 11 people got it. So maybe you made a mistake. I got it for what it's worth.
Yeah, I got it straight away. It's great.
Nice stuff. To our next one. 10 seconds on the clock. And this comes from Fetz. Now, what has Fetz drawn? Has Fetz drawn a lorry, a van, or a bus? 10 seconds. Let's see. Very good.
I thought that this one was very clever.
Very clever. That looks like a pair of Vans shoes to me. I got that reference. Don't own any. I own Converse, but not Vans. Fetz, how many people got your van? 20. Nice. Pretty good. One more. Our final piece of art for the game comes from Gally. Has Gally drawn a lorry, a van, or a bus? 10 seconds.
How could I not?
JR moving TM. Well, if being a coding monkey never ever doesn't work out for you, you've always got a line in JR Moving Limited, which I'm assuming is
a lorry, won't it?
Well, is that moving lorry?
Van,
I would just call it a moving van, so I would assume that's a van. It is indeed a van. JR's moving van. Moving van. Gally, how many people got JR Moving Van Limited? TM. Trademark. Whichever one you want to use. 18! Not too bad, not too bad. Well, let's go to the final leaderboard and check out the scores at the end of the game. After I've cleared things down and pressed the button again. Hello, Tchaikovsky. Our winner is Jerry with 61. Dev finishes second with 53. And Clive in third with 51. Of course, we didn't have round one in this, but good game. There's no pennies, there's no medals yet, because obviously it is still a work in progress. But Jerry, good game. And you've obviously the life and soul of artistry, and you are today's Artist of the Week. Oh, I like that. I need a sign saying Artist of the Week. Someone put that in suggestions. Artist of the Week. Needs to be Jerry. There would be a gold medal there, but yeah. Good, we got through it. I would like to thank my helper, JR, for his curating duties.
Yeah, thank you very much for having me. And I tell you what, I think it worked out quite well.
Considering, I think it's a better... we got to the end, and the reason there was a crash was not because of me. Well, it sort of was, because I haven't updated the Unicorn, but yeah, some things to work out. I think the thick brush is too thick. I want Artist of the Week written up there, and we need to extend the timer on the guessing game in round 3. I've also got to implement game 4 and the final game, but I was happy. I've got to the end, and we're going to celebrate with a Thunderball draw in just a minute, but not before we've seen the credits. JR, it's always a pleasure. Thank you very much for being my artistic genius this evening. I'm going to drop out of the room, and I'll see you for the Thunderball.
See you in a bit.
And I hope I will see all of you all there as well. Thank you for playing Picture This, and enjoy me being here while the credits roll, because it's still in Unity. Bye! How many times do I have to press the button? Once more, once more. There we go. I've just muted, but I'm still here. Like that idea of front 3, chuck it in suggestions, please. Oh yes, Artist in Residence is what I need to change Stimpson's credit to as well. Problem with that is the curation thing. All it takes is one person to draw, you know, something distasteful. So they still need to be curated, so it'd have to be stuff that we saw earlier on, but yeah. Nice idea. Yay! Got to the end. Well, I hope you all enjoyed that much. I enjoyed it a tremendous amount, and I'm just glad that we got through it. Definitely some things that still need improving in that, but yeah, got through. Look forward to your feedback. So it's very different. It's not really a quiz game. It's a different style of game. I am mulling over ideas for my next actual quiz game. So don't worry, there will still be coming through. Yes, it's working better than last time. Thank you very much, Natty. Yes, better than last time. We'll take that. I have got a Thunderball draw to do, friends. So sit tight, and there'll be a chance for some bonus pennies when the graphics load. Oh, my GPU has breathed a sigh of relief. It's gone from 61 down to 68, and now hopefully it's going to drop to 35. That's what we like. Let me get the code in. What are we playing? Thunderball tonight? Yeah, let's do a Thunderball. Right! Devices at the ready. Back to the classic Unicon now. I think you can use the pre-release, but we know that the existing one definitely works, so that would be my suggestion. Thunderball! It's Thursday night. We are live from the Game Night Control Center, and it is time for the Thunderball Draw. XGWM is the code you need. Just going through some raid messages. Quite a few good ones tonight. I might have my winner already, but there's lots of good ones in there. So, let's go to the regular Unicom and join in with XGWM. Something else that I need to be mindful of is Ash will no doubt send me some information about how much data was transferred in the. Well, it was only one game that we played tonight, so we'll see what that comes out, and Ash will tell me whether that's going to be a sustainable thing moving forward, considering we had, what, 27 players in the second game, so yeah, hopefully it will, and I look forward to reading your comments after I've done all the editing of all the footage and whatnot. Let me take this opportunity to tell you what is coming up at Game Night. We've had quite a lot to get through tonight, but this Saturday is going to be a relatively quieter stream because we're postponing the drain to next Thursday. So this Saturday it's just going to be Data Leak and Spotlight, and that is the plan for this Saturday. So it might be a slightly quieter stream. Data Leak by Dalton and Spotlight by a little bit of everybody. So do tune in for that. That's the 9th of May, 8 PM BST. Right here, twitch.tv/royal_flush. If you're just here in the week, next Thursday, we have got Danger Zone by JR. We'll have that postponed match of The Drain, heat number 4. And we've also got The Escape Artist by Itsotley. So that's next Thursday, Danger Zone and The Escape Artist with The Drain in the middle. This Saturday, Data Leak and Spotlight. We haven't seen Spotlight for a little while, so looking forward to getting that back out and hoping it still works. And yeah, lovely stuff. And then we may see more pics of this at various points as I try and maybe optimize it a little bit more and get it to a point where it's good to update the main Unicom. Woolly Back, welcome to the stream. I think that is long enough. I am going to lock this lobby with 33 people in it. And we are going to begin this evening's... Oh no, don't press F1 on this one. I used the Q bar for this. We are going to begin this evening's Thunderball Draw. If you're ready, let's start the machine. Quick reminder of what you could win this evening. If you get just the Thunderball, it's 100 pennies. If you get 5 numbers with the Thunderball, you could win 50,000 pennies. So a good range of prizes up for grabs. Hopefully, the RNG gods are with you. Very best of luck to you all. Let's release those big money balls. Joe, you may have got in just after the cutoff, so you may not be able to play this one, unfortunately. I think this is one that locks as soon as I hit lock lobby, unless I change that. I genuinely can't remember. But we'll find out. Best of luck to you all. Let's start the draw. Now, the blue balls of the Thunderball machine are rattling around there. Zero paying attention. First one out tonight is number 5. Second appearance in the main Thunderball draw. We last saw that Thursday, the 5th of February. Didn't give me what day they were winners. Hopefully it's today. Fingers crossed, Abe. That is not a good start for me. I do not have number 5 on any of my 10 lines. Next. That one, oh, little pattern emerging. It's number 4. 8th appearance in the main Thunderball draw. Last saw it on the 26th of March. I have that on one line. I mean, it's not a pattern yet, but if number 3 appears now, that'd be a bit weird. Third ball. It's not, but it's 3 cubed, 3 squared. It's number 9, 5th appearance in the main Thunderball draw. Last saw it Thursday, the 12th of February. Can we get a double digit up in this shit at some point? That'd be great. And if we get, can we agitate the balls? Oh, they're pooling slightly at the bottom. Never mind, never mind. Next out. There we go. Number 26, 5th appearance in the main Thunderball draw. Last saw it Thursday, the 30th of April. I now have 9 and 26 on one line. This is not going well for me tonight. Unless the Thunderball's number 7, that would be good. But we've got one more number to draw yet. And it's that one there. Number 3. Oh my god, there it is. Number 3. 5th appearance in the main Thunderball draw. Last appeared on Friday, the 20th of March. I have that on 2 lines. So it's not looking great for me at the moment. But that's well, that's a lottery for you, I suppose. Let's start up the second machine. And let's show the payouts once again. Just in case you'd forgotten in the 2 minutes since you last saw them. And let's release the Thunderballs. There we go. Number 7 would be good for me. I've got number 7 down twice. I've got number 13 down twice. Yeah, 7 or 13. Let's see what happens. Best of luck to you all. Let's pick a Thunderball. Nice raid message, indeed. Is it number 7? Oh, no. It's number 4, which I do not have. 3rd appearance as the Thunderball. We last saw it Thursday, the 26th of March. So let's have those numbers again tonight. Once again, in ascending numerical order. Tonight's numbers are number 3, number 4, number 5, number 9, and number 26. The Thunderball is number 4. 2 numbers with no Thunderball, 250 pennies for me. Let's see if you did any better. Simpsons Angle 2 with the Thunderball, as had Silver Electron, both winning 1,500 pennies. Effrontery, Clive, Ape, and Silver Electron all getting 3 each for 1,000 pennies. And a few players getting 1 number with the Thunderball for 500 pennies there. That's a good pick there, Ape Mickey. That's worked out quite nicely for you. Big winners overall. Silver Electron, 2,500 across 2. Simpsons Angle, 2,100 across 4. Clive, 1,750 across 3. Effrontery, 1,500 across 2. Ape, 1,250 across 2. Matt, 1,250 across 4. Conrad, 1,100 across 5. And Shadowmane, 1,000 across 3. Various other smaller amounts there as well. Well done if you have got some money out of the machine tonight. Well, it's been a very eventful stream, and that's about all there is to it, except for me to pick a raid message and a raid target. We've got Negarorix or Flage are my top 2. Jackbox Party over at Dave Liquid Lizard as well. I haven't seen Flage for a while. What's next doing? The video rental store thing. I think we'll keep threatening to go and raid into her. But I can't beat a bit of Age of Empires. Plus I've got a sub renewal I need to do. So let's go raid Flage. But I'll pick a raid message in just a minute. Thanks for playing the lottery. I will see you for the raid selection in just a moment. Well, what an eventful night it has been, everybody. Can I once again extend my thanks to all the writers for this evening, going way back to Fluffy for Bamboozle, and thanks to Stimson for proofing it, to all of the writers for The Drain, and thank you to my 4 competitors who came play tonight. Well done to Jogging on winning that heat. Very many thanks as well to Matt the Ref for the delayed Battlefront pack. I glad it finally got to play, and that was a lot of fun. To Shadowmane for Red Herrings, and to JR for proofing it, and of course to JR for coming to curate with me in Picture This. Big thanks to all of you, and thank you all who have been. Thank you to everyone here who's been playing along and watching along at home. I hope you've had a good time, and look forward to reading the feedback. There's a lot of messages and bug reports and suggestions, so look forward to reading those once I've done all of the close down and figured out the done all the backups of the VODs, and done the drain questions and set up the drain for the next pack, and there's quite a lot to it, but it's all good fun. Now, raid messages. Honourable mentions first of all. To JR, Citizen Kane, or how I learned to stop worrying and love the sled. Very good. From AB Me, incumbent Prime Minister jogging. From Stimson, very clever here. Running is fast, but jogging wins. From AB Me, again, a 3-game cold open. From Alexander the Hub, the second non-pilot pilot. From Vertigo, this is how you spell Vertigo. From Tipster, commence the yodel. Two that came in at virtually the same frame. Local only ruins everything for Matt the Ref and We Like Shapes. And similarly for JR and Shapes again, the thick brush is too thick, coming in at virtually the same time. From Jerry, a last minute entry, can we get a double up in this shit? And I have got 1, 2, 3, 4 honourable mentions, or sort of runners up. This is really tough tonight. I think JR's moving van, honourable mention for Matt the Ref there. For Simpson's angle, and I think it loses points because it's spelt wrong, the Game Night Employment Agency would have been very good, and it leads with 2 which are variations on a theme, and I like them both very much, but I'm going to give it to the Subversion, and it's also one that came in first. So runner up tonight, Alexander the Hub, Warner Brothers versus Tax Losses, which means the winner might know where this is going to go. It's Shadowmane, of course it is, for Godzilla versus the Post Office. Was always, I think that caught my eye, and I think that is the right message for tonight's raid message. Godzilla versus the Post Office. Well done, Shadowmane. You will get your thumbnail of Godzilla versus the Post Office, probably in the Red Herrings font is probably what we'll use for it. I'll check out a few variations and I'll ping you a copy of that. That will be the thumbnail of the and it will be the VOD. It will be the title of the episode, and it will be our raid message into Flage, and you also get 250 pennies. So nice little reward for you there for Godzilla versus the Post Office. Very nice indeed. I'm going to be back, gang, on Saturday night with Data Leak by Dalton and Spotlight by, well, a little bit of everybody. So I look forward to seeing you there. Might do more Picture This. I might give it a break. I've sort of tried to do it 2 streams in a row. It depends if I find any time in the next 48 hours to do any more refinements and tweaks, and it depends how many suggestions you have as well. But I've had a really good time tonight. I hope you have as well. Big thanks to everyone who's come to help out, to everyone who's contributed, to all the admin team as well behind the scenes, and to all of you for coming and playing along. I hope you've had a good time. You have been watching Game Night with me, Royal Flush, and until Saturday night, be splendid and wonderful and marvellous and safe, and as always, take care, peace out, and good night.
Ready?